the city, so they say. It was a cold November day, and all the things that soon went down were a long time coming round. The people said, these businessmen, their greed is gonna do us in. The common folk can't take much more, but who will think about the poor? Well, nobody could have known a desperate man would act alone. Was it insanity or grief that led him to such sad relief? He waited for his target there, an older lady stopped and stared. The businessman left his hotel, a shot rang out and there he fell. Well, he just smiled and shook his head. 200 million dead. What's just one more, he said, to lay a killer low? And all the people stared in shock. Executives began to talk. Well, who's next on the chopping block? Ain't nobody knows. The ambulances came too late, and he was left unto his fate. The assailants fled the scene, and he was gone unknown, unseen. And pretty soon the news had spread, United CEO shot dead. Some people cried and others smiled. This was coming for the longest while. Some people said, well, now he'll pay for those who suffered every day. His 10 million yearly rate couldn't buy him from his fate. And all the people celebrate while father's children stay up late. Mommy, where has Daddy gone? And will he be away for long? Well, he just smiled and shook his head. 200 million dead. Well, what's just one more, he said, to lay a killer low? And all the people stared in shock. Executives began to talk. Well, who's next on the chopping block? Ain't nobody knows. Cause you know killing's not a sin if you stick with some hated men. Heck, do anything you like, long as your soul is satisfied. And all the people stared in shock. Executives began to talk. Who's next on the chopping block? Ain't nobody knows. Well, who's next on the chopping block? Ain't nobody knows.